Okay, dating the Cancer Woman part. I'm not sure what part this is, y'all. I will update it in the title when I figure out exactly what part this is. But here we go. Now, this is going to lead into another video that I'm doing very soon about a dream that I had. So, just pay attention. So, dating the Cancer Woman, right? This is a timely thing that happened not too long ago. And just to make a long story short, before we even get there, I fucked it up, y'all. I always do, right? But I fucked it up. But just hear me out. It's still, I have gratitude for what happened. So I believe it was timely because of the height that the North Node is in right now and the sign of Cancer, that I had this encounter, these encounters, plural, excuse me, with this Cancer woman. And there's only but so much that I can reveal about these interactions, but I'm pretty sure it'll be enough to get us through to make my point. Pisces, if you're listening, this is really going to help you out a lot too, because of where these signs are that I'm going to speak about is in our solar dial for all of us. So this is going to play a part. Cross watches too, if you're trying to figure out Pisces and stuff like that, and you can learn a couple of things. So I'm having encounters with this Cancer woman, and it's very important, the other planets and the other factors that play roles in people's natal charts, because they color the individual. And what I'll say is this Cancer woman's celestial DNA has a lot of communicative placements. Okay, and what this did for me was it helped me so much, because it helped end a cycle for me, a cycle of when I just felt like I couldn't feel like I was home. Okay, now I got a Virgo moon, so for those of you, it's challenging to have a Virgo. Sometimes it sucks to have a Virgo moon, because you either can't enjoy the moment, even if it's a moment that's supposed to be celebrated. You can't enjoy it fully if you don't allow yourself to. And you can also, that translates into me feeling unproductive if I'm not doing something. You understand? So consequently, that makes me feel like I have trouble feeling at home, even when I'm at home. You feel me? So it's not like the average key in the door and I walk in, oh yeah, I'm home. Like I really have to take baths instead of showers, and use my oven to cook big meals and stuff, binge watch movies back to back in order to really feel like I'm home, to get that homey feeling. You understand? So what I've learned from talking with this Cancer woman was of how much being on the phone got me to feel like being at home, like second nature, like it was nothing. It didn't bother me, and to this day, like I'm healed, like I'm healed now. In the prior video, if you haven't watched the prior video, you might want to take a listen to it. I expressed how I've discovered how the order of astrology should be applied for me anyway. And you can try it out and see if it works for you, to where you utilize the expressions of the sign in order to get the result of the house. So the result is the house, and what you should do to get that result is the sign. So here I am utilizing Gemini characteristics, being on the phone with this Cancer woman for hours, and day after day too, just hours, right? And very intrigued, very interested in everything that this woman had to say. And I'm really feeling at home. Like I'm laying around, I'm getting up, walking around my house, I'm laid out or lay on the couch, and I'm even getting squeezed and working while I'm doing all of this shit. And I'm really feeling like a part of my apartment. It's fucking bugged out to me, because I didn't know that this was the formula. So when we look at Pisces, when we look at our solar dial in the solar wheel for us, Gemini's in the fourth house for us. And the fourth house rules over the house, the domestic life, the mature years of your life, all of those things that the fourth house represents. So your nest egg, stuff like that. So I felt so comfortable with this communication with this woman, I believe, of course, her being a Cancer made it more impactful. I believe. There was a sense of nurturing there as well. Like this just wasn't your average communication. And I've told y'all in prior Cancer videos, like, I don't know why they're so shy, or why they're so, just in their shell like that. Like, sometimes it irks me because I feel like I can't get to know a person when they're not expressive. You know what I'm saying? So, this Cancer woman having such communicative capabilities really helped me see what a Cancer woman can be about. And of course, this is going to make, every Cancer woman different. Y'all are different now, I see, because of this. This communicative energy that this Cancer woman has makes her very ideal in my experiences with other Cancer women. So she's like really big shit, should I say? You know what I'm saying? Because of that factor, like, I didn't have to do pulling teeth and guessing and using all of my intuitive psychic energy to try to read her mind. That vampire energy to try to read her mind. Like, I didn't have to do none of that shit, B. So that really put me at ease, really put me in a peaceful mind state, and really made me feel at home, right? And Cancer rules over the home. So I have gratitude for the experience and the experiences that I've had with this Cancer woman, despite me fucking it up. And I'm going to get to how I fucked it up. I'm going to just keep it official with myself. I have to, right? But the heavy emphasis is put on Gemini expressions, and I'm just using the phone expressions of Gemini. I know I've said in prior videos that Pisces, we don't like being on the phone and shit like that, in the Libra and Pisces video, right? Y'all could search that in my page if y'all want to find that video, to where I talk about that and I make jokes and everything. But you know what? It's really not that fucking funny now that I'm healed and I broke this cycle of preventing myself from feeling homey and wanting to be communicative again, like not being so guarded and being so rigid and just saying like, yo, talk. Because now I know how to feel at home. Now I know how to build a home life. Like, talk. It could be just, you could talk about anything, and then all of a sudden you feel like the king of your castle. Like, that you have a castle all of a sudden just from talking. It could be sports. You could talk sports, whatever. Just get to talking, and you like, oh shit, I'm home. Pisces, try it out. If you struggle in any of these departments, or you can relate to what I'm saying, let me know. So I guess what I'm saying also is, Pisces, y'all get on the phone, y'all start speaking more. And let's not be confused, because I can attest to communications that derailed me from connecting with people because they just weren't warranted anymore. I didn't want the bullshit in my life, so I screen calls, I block calls, whatever I gotta do to axe that out of my life, because I chose my mental well-being first. People could call it escapist behavior. I'll take that, but if you ask me, I'm going to say me choosing my peace of mind and my mental well-being over the bullshit, because I can get intense and then shit could get ugly, and I don't even want to talk about to the extent of how that can go, but I need to. So I need to. I need to, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? Cancer, speaking about Cancer woman, right? Cancer, for us Pisces in the sundial, the result of Cancer is the 5th house for us. All right, so the 5th house, is also about children, and one of those things out of many for the 5th house. But I'm gonna put emphasis on that, because with Cancer inside of the 5th house for us, so we get to expressing ourselves instinctually. So the main point I need to make is, I feel like myself being a mother to my child, rather than expressing my masculine traits to my child, because I think, this is what I think anyway, I could be wrong, but I think having so much feminine energy in my chart enables me to express such masculine traits on a regular. But those are the reasons why I'm rigid. Those are the reasons why I'm unapproachable sometimes, or maybe I look like it, you know what I mean? Or why I'm so strict sometimes, to the point where it's just like, it has to be this way, or I don't really want to get involved. And those are my day-to-day things. But when it comes to being a father, or should I say rather, when it comes to being a parent, I have motherly instincts. So what happens is it damages some type of way my communication with my child. Because and even some of the traits of my biological mother kick in, and I noticed them, especially with this dream that I had. I'm gonna upload that video soon. I noticed them, and I'm like, wow, that's how I'm doing things with my kid, and it's just like, I'm not 100% sure if he sees that as like, damn, I just want my dad to like throw a ball with me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And perhaps I'm stubborn, perhaps I just can't see it that way. I hope this touches somebody or resonates with somebody out there, and maybe you can understand what I'm saying. It's kind of like, because my disposition is like that in astrology, that it's kind of like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I noticed myself, and this talking with this Cancer woman helped me realize it's about myself too. Like, I'm behaving in ways that is looking out for the best interests in like a family way. So what I'm saying is just like, even if I don't get along with my family, the actions that I'm taking are rooted in what I feel is best for family. And like I said, Cancer, those are the waning years of your life, the mature years of your life. So I look at it like, I can't go backwards and go play softball and shit like that, like, or do jumping jacks, or I'm not the type of father that get drunk and like sing outside of my baby mother's window and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see my kid, and like, and trust me when I say, I've experienced grown men go through these types of things because they want to be with their child so much. You know what I'm saying? They want to go play softball with their kids. They want to go to the amusement park and shit. But again, like, I just can't allow myself, I don't want to call it pride, but for me, put it this way, I was the dude at the window. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it's based off experience. Like, okay, I'm not going to be that dude. I'm going to be who I need to be, or who I should be. You know what I'm saying? And so it takes me out of that risky type of behavior, or that, putting myself in a position to where I'm either telling myself that I'm less than, or that I'm doing something wrong as a parent. It's just like, nah, I'm doing instinctual things that says, okay, I'm gonna build a nest egg for when my kid needs me and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? If he needs camaraderie through brotherhood or something like that, I just can't connect with him like that, because I'm still his parent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those parents that are going to be a friend with my child until I understand that he's of age that I can do that with him. You understand what I'm saying? And I've tried it. I thought that, he's reached that level. But for me, after proper assessment, I'm like, okay, let him still grow. He still has some growing to do. Let him be a child. Let him be a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Let him be a young adult. So, I got some time to wait. I got to use more patience. But that's my side of the story. You know what I mean? And, the result is the 5th house. So it's like, so back to this Cancer woman of dating her. The 5th house is also about romance, or what I would call speculative matters, or gambling, taking a gamble and actually dating, right? So I took that gamble, but it didn't come until I used those and behaved with those Cancer characteristics. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, thinking about the home life, thinking about the later years of my life, thinking about building a nest egg, thinking about family matters, whether we get along or not. And then boom, this Cancer woman just falls into my lap, and we start kicking it and hitting it off. And it's like I said, it's a proper alignment. It's a universal thing, and I show much gratitude for it. So I'm not giving up, y'all. I'm just saying I fucked up. Oh yeah, I fucked up because I let work get in the way. So I'm one of those dumbass daters that'll just bring up work instead of enjoying a moment. Like I said, I'm out, y'all.